Hi there, Internet people. This is Chris Skutzer, founder of Cary Spotlight, Hyperlocal newsletter here in Cary, North Carolina. And we are 15 days away from the anniversary edition of our daily email newsletter. And if you've been following along on our journey, we've been tracking week by week some of the insights, some of the ideas that we've used in the past that we could possibly use again in the future. Some lessons learned and some concepts that we can share with other people that are interested in publishing a newsletter similar to ours. So let's have a look. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Always look at the headline. Let's see, we've got one, two, three, four. A four-part headline. Typically, I go with a three-part headline. It's just easier when you send out an email because that goes as the subject line. And so here we go. We're talking about a crime story. This lady had 7 puppies in a hot car, and this is in the middle of summer, so that's a bad thing. Also know that a lot of our readers love animals, so the story is bound to get their attention, and it happened locally. So, trifecta of a story. There is residents alerted by sirens. So again, people heard noise. They want to know what's going on. And again, our whole premise is this is what is the talk of the town? What are people talking about in town? So people are talking about the sirens. We'll tell them why there were sirens. So there's a story about that. And then U.S. swim team came to Cary, so that's a big deal because they did their training at local facilities. I also kind of puts it's a pride story, meaning that we can feel proud about our facilities being up to Olympic standards for people to come and train in. So there you go. So we have that story about that. We have the pool story, the training session, and we are getting feedback on which Olympic sport people are most likely to follow. We have our police department crime data. That's a staple in every Tuesday edition that we put in there. And we have our long list of events, and we end with our answer to the trivia question at the end. So now we're on to our first specialty edition of the week, which is the health and wellness edition. I guess we could call it the Wellness Wednesday, right? So again, here we're covering stories that has to do with medical, health and fitness, also mental health. And so in this one, we're looking for top foods for people over 50, according to nutritionists, of course. Symptoms to look for led to a heart attack at 48, so under 50. And some resources for walking in Cary. Then we have some cybercrime that people need to be aware of, and how to spot spoiled canned goods. So everybody needs to know that if you're going to be out there doing your stuff. So here we go. We got the top foods. That's probably a story that we could bring back, the top food over 50. Let's make a note of that. Issue 296, top food. Okay, so it's a kind of a story that you can definitely bring back. Symptoms overlooked for a heart attack, cyber crime criminals. That's good to know. And then here's our events again. So we're always passing some useful information, health and technology and all that good stuff. So now Wednesday, Thursday. On Thursday, we're talking about military support program. Well, that's nice. That's always a good story. Philanthropic response to homelessness. That's it's a real problem. Cary man charged with felony for leave as there's another hot dog in a car. Leaving a dog in a hot car. Not good. So that seems to be the theme of the week is hot dog or car in hot car. Dog in hot car. And talking about the reality of military veterans dealing with some issues response to homelessness, and there's the dog story, and then we also have an event spotlight for people to go check out the birds and the blossoms in downtown Cary. That's an event that's going on, and then that goes with the long list of events we have there. Next up, what do we have in this issue? Let me see. We go 1, 2, 3. Yep, so we do a three-part again. And talking about middle schoolers who's learning some skills. And there's a heavy rain and flooding, so that's definitely going to be on top of people's mind. Sex exploitation charges for Cary men. That's a crime story. And then we also have a book review coming up. So people definitely like that. Yes. Yep. The monk who sold his Ferrari. So that's definitely a book that people, and then we have a reader response on that to see if people were interested in that book. And out we go with some local historical trivia. So this is something that one of my readers brought to my attention and say, hey, you always have trivia. Why don't you kind of teach people something about some historical insights? So historical insights is something, it's new and it's very unique to Cary. So definitely I got a couple of books sent to me from the Historical Society and some articles, and I'm able to then develop these questions based on what I'm reading and discovering, and I'm sharing that with my readers. So there you go. So thank you for that. And this one, we're dealing with Best Buy in Cary looking for jobs. So again, we're putting that out there for people to know that there's job opportunities. Pet insurance providers. So again, if you have a pet and you care about that kind of stuff, then you're going to look at pet coverage and how to grow your business with ads and happy customers. So that's we're still trying to help local businesses with some ideas. And then we have 2 homes for the open house. So there you go. Pet insurance, we give people ideas about that, growing a business with ads and happy customers. So give people a quick idea about that. And then the open house, we have 2 open houses that people can virtually tour as well as go on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, to go check out. So there you go. And then we come to the second specialty edition, which is our travel and discovery edition. This is where we explore the world, not only the globe, but also on the U.S., on the North American continent, and then also closer in North Carolina, and then even closer, discovering some things that we can do locally as well. So here we talk about a shark attack, and then RDU Airport is expanding. Again, it happens a lot. So RDU has a lot of updates. Exploring North Carolina's wine vineyards, some corrections that we always put in. Caryopoly, I got this as a game, and so I'm sharing that with people. It's another way to discover Cary. And we got some, I think we extended the, excuse me, we're testing the idea of extending the open house listings also into this edition, which is interesting. Okay, we got that. We got pickleball, corrections. Shout out to charities. And then this is the game. This is the actual picture from my game that someone's playing. And people can learn about this game. So definitely we'll bring this back again to you play Caryopoly. It's like Monopoly based on Cary. And then we have 2 open houses again. This is for the weekend. And that's the end of that. And then finally, we end up on Monday, which is the end of our editorial week. And this is our real estate edition. And here we talk about the home sold in Cary for the past week. And then we also have a local business spotlight that has to do with real estate, keeping your house pretty. So there you go. So we've included that. We've got the listings, the average price sold, average square foot price, reader feedback poll, and where do they live, and then we have Daniel Hollis here that comes and cleans up your house. So we were able to put that out there and let people know about the discount, Christmas in July, special touch, and that's it. That's the end of the week. The week that was.